4 of the valuable paintings stolen at the weekend from the Pretoria Art Museum have been discovered in Port Elizabeth. Police found the stolen paintings at a local church after receiving a tip-off that they were being stored there. Police are on the scene and no further information is available at this stage. The recovery of the paintings comes as a huge relief to the art industry, which had feared that the artworks would end up being destroyed if there wasn't already an intended buyer. 5 paintings by some of South Africa's most famous artists were taken from the museum in the armed robbery. The stolen paintings included works by Maggie Loubser, Hugo Nordier, Pierneef, Gerard Sakato and Uma Stern. Their total value was about 18 million rand. It's not yet known which of the 5 works have been recovered. Former Eastern Cape Premier and COPE MP Nosimo Balindlela has given her reasons for joining the DA. She's given up her COPE membership to become an ordinary member of the DA in the Eastern Cape. This was announced during a media briefing led by Eastern Cape DA leader Athol Trollip and the DA's leader Helen Ziller. Balindlela now has to give up her seat as a COPE MP in the National Assembly. She says she's joined the DA because it's a non-racial political party.
Taken this step because I do believe that the DA is the future, and I sincerely hope that I will continue doing that, because even our founding fathers, and maybe I should also say mothers too, because I am here thinking of great people like Umama Helen Suzman. I'm also thinking of great leaders, Utata O.R. Tambo, Utata Mandela. This is not what they wanted us to be. They wanted to make sure that racism is finished in South Africa.
Child rights organisation Molosonga Lolos welcomed the guilty verdict handed down on convicted paedophile Johannes Kleinhans. He was found guilty on 95 counts relating to sexual crimes against young girls in the Paroa Regional Court in Cape Town today. Molosonga Lolos director is Patrick Solomons.
We are very happy that the trial has been concluded, that the victims can now move on, and that the court hopefully will send a very clear message with the full extent of the law in passing sentence.
2 South African troops from the UN peacekeeping force in the DRC have been wounded in crossfire between the DRC army and rebels. According to UN officials, the 2 were wounded in the eastern province of North Kivu after clashes erupted between the army and the Mai Mai militia. Both men have been evacuated to a local hospital where they are said to be in a stable condition. Earlier this month, a South African soldier serving with the UN peacekeeping force in Sudan was killed in a battle with rebels in Darfur. Radical Muslim cleric Abu Qatada has been released from prison in Britain. He's been granted bail after winning an appeal against deportation to Jordan, where he was convicted in his absence of plotting bomb attacks. The top story at 4 o'clock, 4 of the valuable paintings stolen at the weekend from the Pretoria Art Museum have been discovered in Port Elizabeth.